What's going, guys? Zennosh here, and today in this video of Exos Heroes, finally, the Fatecore Baraka that we had been waiting for is finally up. He is the Black Moon Baraka, or let's say the Blue Grade Fatecore Baraka. Yes, for the first time in the Exos Heroes, we are now gonna get a new color of Fatecore. That is gonna be the Blue Fatecore, and let's discuss about that one as well, like how Blue Fatecore is gonna be quite different and unique compared to the other Fatecores out there. So let's start discussing about the Black Moon Baraka, his skill sets, and how good he is actually going to be. So the Fatecore chance increase is gonna happen. Obviously, in the Fatecore chance of increased banner, his chance is gonna be about like 0.5%, just like the golden Fatecores. So pretty much, it's really in that kind of rarity. Okay. So right away it says, notice Fatecore Baraka up event, Black Moon Baraka recruit. Okay, there's some like legend and lore right over there. Period of chance of from July 1st, Wednesday, 2020. 20 p.m. till July 8th, Wednesday, 2020, 19:59 p.m. So it is gonna stay for about 7 days, or let's say 1 week. And the main hero is obviously going to be, you can recruit hero plus Fatecore with higher probability than the premium recruitment. It says, but it's just 0.5% chance. Okay, so all right. Anyways, looking into artwork, he looks really elegant, really awesome. And guess what, guys? Obviously he's of the mechanical element type, right? So obviously he's going to be the first guardian that is going to come up in the mechanical element, and that's going to be really helpful, especially for the challenge mode. Yes, you heard me right. In the challenge mode, if you really want to do those kind of contents, even though you really don't have a very good team of mechanical units, this guy can pretty much solo. You heard me right. He can pretty much solo the contents right out there as being a mechanical first guardian unit. So definitely a must-have unit. You should really get him right away, or else you never know when he's actually going to come up. And there is also another spoiler going on around saying that he's never going to appear in the string of raid creation banner, SOC banner. Okay, so this is going to be the time that should be getting him. All right, Baraka Dark Crescent, information about the Fatecore right over here. Attack, defense, SP, and CP. Now, the thing about the Blue Fatecore is that it can share the stats to other heroes of the certain effects or condition, right? Like let's say right over here, the effect nation is on the wasted red. If these heroes are present in your team, they are actually going to receive the effect of the Fatecore. That's going to be like Bonkos, Vinity, Godin, Buck, Seer, Ned, those kind of heroes right over there. Grants buff to the wasted red heroes. Yes, those are the heroes from the wasted red, right? And what are the buffs they are gonna receive? E grade buff, D grade buff, C grade buff, B grade buff, and finally the A grade buff. And you might be asking, how do we keep on improving the grade? By Fatecore Fusion. Yes, whenever you do the Fatecore Fusion, you are pretty much gonna be getting this kind of like upgraded buffs, and these are the buffs that are actually going to be made available or will be applied on the heroes from the wasted raid region. Okay, and they are gonna get it like Bonkos, Vinity, all right, Godin, Box, Seer, Ned, like those kind of hero units right out there. Wow, and just look at it, guys. At A grade, on the percentage basis, the attack will be improved by 5.70%. Defense is going to be improved by 5.70%. SP by 28.50%. Wow, that's a lot. I think that's really cool. Sorry about that. And CP is going to be improved by 11.4%. Wow, that's great. That's really great. I like that. The system and probability of the stat sections are same as the previous fusion system, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways. So that's pretty much a very unique feature that is going to come up with the Blue Fatecore, meaning like it actually does provide extra stats to certain heroes in the game, and that's really awesome. That's really awesome. Now let's talk about the skill information. First, it's going to be the passive skill. Final hit level 3. Attacks if an enemy takes damage and its health drops to 10% or less, gain mana, 1 mana. That was pretty much it for the previous Baraka. And how about for this new Blue Fatecore Baraka? The Great One, meaning he is a first guardian unit. Okay, so the Great One actually provides the Great One mark to the 4 highest attack hero in the same row as self. That is pretty much very, you know, like I think it's a general knowledge right now. If you are really playing this Exos Heroes, if an ally with the Great One mark is attacked, it grants the Dragon Blood mark once only once per turn, excludes the damage from the wrath. Okay, so that's that. The Great One mark is gonna allow the heroes to have the Dragon Blood mark, which is definitely going to be helpful to keep on improving the strength of the wrath damage, the wrath counter, or the Dragon Scale Shield. Okay, so there we go. Now the Dragon Blood. If the mark target is attacked again while the mark is activated, gain Dragon Blood +1. All right, up to a maximum of 7 stacks. Okay, so there we go. If the mark target does not take a hit for 2 turns, lose all Dragon Blood marks. So that is the way how you are supposed to counter the first Guardians, meaning if they are really good at stacking up all those Dragon Blood marks, make sure that they lose their Dragon Blood by making sure that you will not toss them for the next 2 turns, okay? And they are gonna lose all the Dragon Blood marks, and guess what, guys? The Dragon Scale Shield and their Wrath counter damage is gonna be mitigated by a drastic measure, okay, by a drastic percentage. So that's that. The rat damage, the one that has been really allowed us to solo with the first Guardian units, okay, especially in the challenge mode, special modes, okay, the challenge section, special battles. Once every turn, when attacked, allies marked with Dragon Blood will counter, dealing 50% damage for every Dragon Blood mark on them. Alright, so there we go. That's that. Meaning like 7 times 5, that's 350% additional damage. Just think about it. Whenever you are going to deal the damage with the rat damage at the maximum stack of 7 Dragon Blood marks, you are going to deal 7 times 50, that's going to be 350% damage in the wrath counter. And it is actually going to work in any situation. Even if you are stunned, even if you are disabled in any sort of way, like being shocked or being inflicted by the break status effect, it doesn't matter at all. The wrath is still gonna work, and this is the reason why wrath is going to be a really great stuff that is going to allow you to solo so many PvE contents in the game. And this is really cool, guys. I like it, and this is also one of the reasons why people are pretty much hating the first Guardians. All right, next thing is gonna be the Dragon Scale. Once every turn, upon taking damage, grant a barrier of 100% of own defense for each Dragon Blood mark to all Dragon Blood marked allies for 10 turns and cannot be stacked. And this is gonna be so cool, guys. Just think about it. 7 stacks is gonna be about 700% of own defense for each Dragon Blood mark on all Dragon Blood marked allies. Just think about it, guys. If you have like 2,000 points of defense, 700% of that one is definitely going to be 14,000, right? 14,000 defense points, as in the HP barrier. That is going to be so much shield going on out there. Even if you are in the break status effect, the opponent is still not going to be able to deal any kind of damage to you guys. And Dragon Scale Shield is legendary, meaning like it can just keep on making your, like your hero alive for a very long period of time. You are not going to receive any kind of damage, and on the top of that one, you are going to keep on fighting the counter with the rat damage, that 350% damage every time you get attacked. And this is gonna be so cool indeed, so awesome indeed, and this is really great indeed. So with these things being said, Baraka is definitely going to be awesome than compared to the normal version. And if you are asking me, should you really be pulling him, I would say like definitely, hell yeah, you should really do get him, especially if you want to excel in the PvE contents in a solo manner, okay? Because like if you can solo, just think about it, like how many resources you can really save right off the bat. Because you really don't have to put or invest a lot of resources on the other heroes. Now let's talk about the active 1 skill, or active skill number 1. It says right over here, Chained Thunder. Required mana, just 2 mana, just like the previous one. Single target DPS, deals 225% damage to one enemy. Alright. A special, turn resets if the target dies. Yes, if you really manage to kill the target with his first active skill, he's going to get an extra turn right off the bat. And there is a plunder effect. Steals 1 mana from the target and grants 2 mana to a back row ally if the target is disheartened. The disheartened effect is provided only by the Rachel for now, okay? So this is also one of the reasons why I really am very desperate for getting a Rachel. So far I have not really been able to get him, but with Rachel, guys, he is really superb. He's really awesome, guys. He can actually do a lot of things. Now let's move into the active skill number 2, the best, the favorite, the most awesome skill right out there. Heavenly Thunder Strike. Required mana 3 mana. Single target nuke, deals 525% damage to one enemy, and that is super duper cool, guys. Super duper awesome. Plunder steals 1 mana from the target and grants 2 mana to a back row ally if the target is disheartened. So with the Rachel being around, he's definitely going to deal a good damage, plus being able to steal the mana. That means he can keep on building a lot of mana as soon as possible. The only, like, bad effect, or let's say an effect that is pretty much missing from this skill, is going to be the burst strike. If only he had the burst strike, oh my god, just think about it, like how OP he would have been. He actually builds up on mana really, really fast. Just like Rachel, if only his single target strike would have a burst damage on it, damn it, I mean, like, it would have been super duper cool, but it doesn't have the that burst damage. But anyways, just think about it. He can actually deal up to 350% of his attack in damage when he's doing the wrath damage, right? And on top of that one, he can aid up with 525% damage to one single target with his ultimate strike. Among all the first guardians, he's actually trying to be the first one who is going to seriously nuke the opponent. The first one obviously being the Rera with her first skill, which only gives like about 300% damage to a single target, right? But now with the Baraka being around, for FC Baraka, he can actually deal 525% damage to one enemy, and that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Being able to single target nuke, meaning he's definitely going to be much helpful in the PvP contents, and as a first guardian unit, not only in just PvP contents, he's also going to shine up in the PvE contents as well. I mean, like, being able to solo so many contents out there, and at the same time being able to be able to nuke the opponents, right? That is going to be so cool indeed. So in overall, if you are really asking me how much should I be rating him, if in PvE content, if I have to rate him over 10, I would definitely give him like 9 right away, just like that. And even in the PvP content, I would definitely give him 9 to 9.5, especially if you have Rachel around. He's really that good. Really that good, guys. Because just think about it. He's a first guardian. He's a dragon blood, or let's say dragon emperor knight, right? And that means his wrath counter and his dragon skill shield is going to help him wherever it is. Even if it's the PvP content, you can pretty much solo with him. You can go with the team. He can still go really nice with the team. And if you have Fatecore Annie, he's just going to have a really good synergy with Fatecore Annie as well, being able to get like very good boost up right off the bat. And even if the opponent is going to like counter him, or like doing any kind of damage to him, he will keep on stacking up a lot of dragon shield. That means like his survivability has now increased drastically, and with the wrath counter, his damage output is even much better than compared to before. So in overall, guys, he is too awesome. He's really, really awesome. He's definitely worth to have in your team. Definitely a must pull, okay? And honestly, in my opinion, he is right away a SS tier unit. Yeah, I mean, like, in my case, or in my opinion, I mean, like, he's even better than Jeon, for God's sake. I mean, like, Jeon lacks a single target nuke in this kind of proportion, okay? And I think if you really want someone to actually outwit him, or let's say to, like, be better than him in single target nuking, we would have to really look for a Fatecore Rudley, who is in the first guardian format, okay? That might be a one way to do it. But anyways, looking into this all kind of factors, he is a definitely must-have unit. That's what I have to really say to you guys. Precautions: Black Moon Baraka is blue-rated Fatecore, meaning like he can share the Fatecore stats to certain heroes if they are present in your team, especially of the red lands. What is that sector name? The Wasted Red. Yes, the Wasted Red, okay? So that is it. And let's look into here, other information. The blue-rated Fatecore buff effect does not require character team formation. Yes, so whatever the team formation, it is actually going to apply it right away. It only applies to the characters of the same country and to the same characters that you have. The blue-rated Fatecore buff effect that was applied, it will be disappeared when your Fatecore is sold or extinguished. Obviously you are not going to sell it, right? Or never you are going to extinguish it, so just keep it around. Okay, if you have the same blue rated Fatecore classes, it only one of the highest number applies, meaning like if the same effect is right out there being present in the team, that means like the one with the highest like stuff is going to get applied in the battle mechanic, meaning like two buffs of the same type will not stack with each other. That's what it is trying to say. All right, unequal buff effects are applied, superimposed, whatever. Oh my god, suddenly, guys, suddenly the translation is not working anymore. The translation is kind of stupid again. The blue rated buff effects can be enhanced by using Fatecore fusion contents. Yes, please do fuse the Fatecore so that you can improve the effect of the like the Fatecore, okay, so that you can provide more passive effect to your teammates. The blue rated Fatecore do not appear in the string of creation raid theme events. So there we go, guys. I think it's never going to happen, the SOC. So that means like this is going to be the best time for you guys to pull on him. Okay, so please try to get him right away, and it's definitely worth getting, guys. The probability of recruit Black Moon Baraka is 0.5% chance only in the Fatecore chance up. So it's not 0.7% like the black rated Fatecore. It's 0.5%, just like the golden rated. So you have, I mean like you must have already get the idea that like he's really that cool. Earned 1 recruitment mileage when you recruiting heroes 11 times. So at 28 core mileages, you are going to get a PD summon. So that is it. I think there were some other rumors that were pretty much saying that the PD summon is more than like 28, so it's not really that true. It's same as that of like golden Fatecore. Okay, you can check the acquired items in your airship Fatecore that you earned core mileage are initialized at the end of the chance of event. So whatever that is. Anyways, looking into all of this stuff, Fatecore Baraka, the blue Baraka, is really insane. He's really awesome. SS tier unit, and if you're asking me should you really be getting him, I would say definitely hell yeah, because not only just in the PvP contents, he's definitely going to be very useful in the PvE contents as well. If you really want to solo so many contents out there, especially the challenge modes in the spatial battles, okay, so that you can stock up on a lot of those things called Star of Fate, so that you can keep on getting or let's say crafting a lot of fated gears from the dirty creation. So those are the possibilities that this guy is going to provide to you guys, and definitely those are the best things that you would really want to have from this game. All right, so that is it, guys. Obviously I'm going to do some summons on him tomorrow. How about you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have different views and ideas regarding him, let me know in the comment section below as well. So this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel. See you guys in the next video.